Hello everyone, this is Siddesh. So, after a long time on my channel, and this time I've thought of bringing out a series of videos in which I'm going to talk about different topics. It's going to be like an audio podcast, and I hope I could add some value into your life. So, today I'm going to talk about Mahabharat. I'm sure everyone is aware what Mahabharat is. Mahabharata, which it's called in Sanskrit, is one of the two major Sanskrit epics of India, the other being Ramayana. And there have been television series based on the same. It's an Hindu epic, and if you go very deep into Mahabharata, there's a lot of things that people fail to understand when they artificially gauge at it. So I just wanted to bring out these points and try to give a new facet for you guys towards Mahabharata. So first thing which I noticed was about the imperfections shown in Mahabharata. I have noticed one thing that in Mahabharata, it's always seen that every character has some or the other imperfection in him. None of the characters has been shown to be perfect. Every character has its strengths and weaknesses as the real world is. So this is a very beautiful example. If a person wants to know how he has to be, he has to look at all the good sides which have been portrayed by different characters. And if a person wants to know what he should not do, then he can see all the dark shades of each character. I'll just give you an example. For example, in Mahabharata, Yudhishthir, who is the eldest Pandava, is thought to be righteous always and follow the path of dharma. Dharma, which means being right ethically, and in that direction, one of the biggest downfalls of his is because he gets a kind of ego with dharma. So anything in excess is always harmful for you. Excessive smoking is harmful for you, excessive eating is harmful for you, and that was the case with him following the righteous path also, because when he wanted to get out of the game where he was playing the game with, when the Pandavas were playing the game with Kauravas, and he was going on putting things, his brother, his wealth, he did not see that this was creating a problem for him. He did not see the repercussions of it. He did not see how he is going to affect other people who love him, who care about him. So that's kind of a beautiful example of negative side of someone who's considered as a perfect ideal person, Yudhishthir. In the same way, you can see Bhishma. Bhishma is considered as the main father figure throughout Mahabharata, and he's had this aura inside him, which is visible in each whichever episode you take from the beginning till the end. He's always shown to be right always, but again, there is a element of selfishness in a lot of things he does. For example, selfishness in the sense not for him but for his family, selfishness towards his own blood, towards the throne, towards the kingdom. So that is kind of visible in him. For example, when he went in pursuit of Amba, she was not wanting to marry into their family, but still he went and bought her. So that was kind of a motive for him, so that his kingdom is safe, his kingdom goes forward. So that is there and shown in him. So this is the real beauty of the shades which are shown about human beings. Second thing which I've noticed is it teaches us how to handle different situations. For example, again, hardships. So when the Pandavas were faced with exile, when the Pandavas lost all their property and became slaves, when the Pandavas got burned down, when the Kauravas faced death of all the brothers, so there has always been hardships in both sides, whether it is Kauravas sides, Pandavas sides, Bhishma side, everyone, like most of them have faced hardships. And the way they deal with hardship is a beautiful example of how we should and should not deal with our hardships. So that is very nicely shown. Another thing is decision making. If you see, most of the scenes in Mahabharata has a very beautiful way of showing what decision should be taken in that moment. So whether it was about Krishna giving an option of he being available or his army being available, and Kauravas, that is Duryodhana, selecting the army above him, which was a mistake, obviously. So these kind of decisions are there throughout. So that part is also there. Finally, the most important part, which is very beautifully explained in Mahabharata, is meaning of life. So I think Bhagavad Gita itself is the most core part of Mahabharata. It's like in between the end and the beginning. So Bhagavad Gita itself has so many different parts in it which explains to you the meaning of life. Whether it's the concept of how we are all not our bodies but our soul, that the soul cannot be killed, that relationships which we have in the real world are only temporary, and finally we have to go and assimilate to the greater being. So we are all part of a bigger, greater being, and the karma concept and how we need to do good so that we get good repercussions of the same. So all these things, what is dharma and how dharma changes with time. For example, Bhishma was epitome of dharma, but when Krishna had a conversation with Bhishma and Bhishma was not in favor of Krishna's viewpoints, Krishna told him that you can't follow something blindly without questioning it, which is the most important part of Hinduism. Hinduism or Sanatana Dharma teaches us that we have to question our being. We have to question things. It's very similar to science. Till the time we do not question things, we are not human beings. Human beings have reached the point they are right now. All the things from the beginning is because he had the courage to question things and not follow it blindly. That's why it's important that we change with time and analyze situations, and based on the situations take our decisions. So this is what I wanted to come up this time, and thank you so much for watching this podcast if you were there till the end, and I hope you all are doing good. Please like the video, share it, and subscribe, and I hope to bring more videos. Thank you guys.